Matt, it's nice to see you. How good is it to be back?
Yeah, it's been a long 5 months to say the least. So yeah, all the hard work, and I'm very lucky that I was surrounded by such good people. The physios, Matty, Luke, all the rest, they've been absolutely brilliant with me, and I think for all of us it was a big moment. Obviously getting the opportunity today, but it was more about could I get on and impact and help the team, which is the most important thing, and the lads were class out there. All stuck together, so I just had to try and do what the rest of them have been doing and work myself into the ground and see it out, which is we get a point out of it. Would have been nice to have a win, but that's football, we've got something to build on.
Yeah, another clean sheet is probably the big positive,
massive,
isn't it? Another point on the tally, is that the way you have to look at it?
Yeah, and it's, as I said, every game now to the end of the season, and a disappointment from Tuesday, the lads in there were hurting so bad after that, and we were all hurting, and we thought we owed it to the fans really, and now to go and show a reaction and make sure the most important thing is keeping us in this league. So yeah, the lads, we all stick together through thick and through thin, and luckily the same with our fans are fantastic. They travel out and they support us today, and they're kind of obviously supporting us all the way. And even me personally, I feel like I massively now wasn't the ideal start to the season at all, and it's something now that I have been able to put past, kind of leave it in the past. But yeah, playing at the start of the season with basically one hip and not being able to show anywhere near what I'm capable of, it was tough because you're being judged and you're at a new club and you want to impress. But look, these things happen, it's part of football. I've learnt more about myself in this 5 months than probably any other point in my career, so I'm just raring to go now. Most importantly, hopefully help the team to move up the league really.
I suppose it's not just a new club, is it? It's a new life, a new part of the world.
Massively, and I always said I'm one of them, I'm a big dreamer, and I just think, I could have played life safe and could have carried on my teaching and could have stayed part-time, and everyone said, how good I am at that level, whatever, or take yourself out your comfort zone, go and find out really how good you are and whether you can cut it, obviously in League One, which is my aim now, to just, as I said, do as well as I can to the end of the season, try and get as many goals, assists, and most importantly just be there to help the team if called upon from the bench, and hopefully build my way in from the start. So
how hard's it been, particularly given the side's been in the relegation zone and fighting for every point, to be sitting there and not be able to do anything about it?
Yes, it's hard. It's very hard. But the one thing I can say is the lads out there, and we've been short on numbers and we've had makeshift teams and people playing out of position and stuff like that. But I think it says so much about the characters in the dressing room. And the most important thing, and the reason why we've all got so much belief, is not only we know we've got the ability in the squad, but there's some cracking lads in there, and it's ability and everything else gets you so far, but more importantly, what are you like as a human being? And it really is a great group of lads, and we believe in ourselves that we will get ourselves out of this situation and could hopefully finish the season strong with people coming back and good competition for places.
Probably not ideal to turn your ankle on advertising board about 10 minutes after coming back from injury.
Not ideal at all, but if there's any scenario it probably sums me up, a little bit chaos, like all over the place, that's me. So yeah, hopefully I'm just hoping that it's nothing too serious and it was just a little bit of more of a roll. So I'm going to ice up, rest this weekend, and hopefully get myself right for Saturday really. That's the most important thing. But not ideal, but as I said, when you've been through something like I have, been out for 5 months and stuff, hopefully this is just a little something that I can overcome.
Is no midweek game good for you in terms of recovery and getting yourself ready for Saturday?
Yeah, I think because now the fixtures at the end of the season are pretty much Saturday, Tuesday. So I think definitely in hindsight, probably for my ankle, this will be a good thing, hopefully, and we'll just see how it settles down over the weekend. I'm really praying that it's nothing too serious, and I'm confident that it isn't, because I've worked so hard to get to this position now, and it's like, as I said, I can only talk so highly of the people at the club. And I feel like I owe it to not just the manager, but obviously the chair and everyone else now, that they've provided me with the opportunity, so it's time for me to repay that favour now. So